Larry and Eddie floated outside the International Space Station, the silent void of space wrapping around them like a dark shroud. The mission was routine, but Larry's sense of humor was anything but. "Hey, Eddie," Larry's voice crackled over the comms, a mischievous edge to it. "You ever get that itch you can't scratch in this suit?" Eddie, engrossed in his task, barely responded. "Not really, Larry. Why?" "Oh, just this persistent itch," Larry replied, his tone playful but carrying an underlying tension. "Feels like something's crawling around, like bedbugs or mites." Eddie paused, his mind briefly distracted by the thought. "Bedbugs in space? That's ridiculous, Larry." "Yeah, probably," Larry continued, squirming theatrically in his suit. "But it sure feels real. Maybe something got into our suits during packing." Eddie's heart rate quickened. The thought was absurd, but the more Larry wiggled, the more Eddie's imagination took hold. Bedbugs, mites, crawling, biting. "Larry, stop," Eddie said, his voice tightening. "This isn't funny." Larry chuckled, but it was forced. "Relax, Eddie. There aren't any bugs. It's just in your head." But Eddie's phobia had awoken. He felt an itch on his arm, then his leg, and soon it spread across his entire body. He twisted, trying to focus, but the sensation was maddening. "Larry," Eddie's voice trembled, "I can't handle this. I feel them everywhere. I need to get back inside." Realizing the prank had gone too far, Larry's tone changed. "All right, Eddie, let's go back. Slow and steady. It's all in your head, buddy. We're almost there." They re-entered the airlock, the hiss of repressurization, a welcome sound. But as they removed their helmets, a more horrifying reality set in. The entire crew inside the ISS was in chaos. Astronauts clawed at their suits, frantic, eyes wild with fear. "What the hell is going on?" Larry muttered, his joke spiraling into a nightmare. Eddie, still trembling, tried to rally the crew. "Everyone, calm down. It's just in your minds. There's no bugs." But his words fell on deaf ears. The suggestion had spread like a virus, infecting everyone. The station was in peril, the crew's discipline crumbling under the imagined assault. Eddie took a deep breath, trying to assert control. "Listen to me. There are no bugs. We need to focus." His words froze as he saw it. Crawling along an oxygen hose, gnawing with tiny mandibles, was a small, real bug. Eddie's heart pounded as he watched it chew, the hose flexing under its tiny jaws. "Larry," Eddie whispered, eyes wide with terror. "Look." Larry followed Eddie's gaze and saw it too, the bug gnawing away, an embodiment of their worst fears made real. The station's alarms began to blare, signaling a breach. The crew's panic escalated into a frenzy, their minds and the station teetering on the edge of disaster. Eddie reached out, trying to grasp the gravity of the situation. "We have to stop it." But as the chaos surged around them, the bug continued its relentless gnawing, and Eddie realized with chilling clarity that their nightmare had only just begun.